Hey, what's going on? It's Cranky Crypto. You know, it's Saturday. I'm just starting my spring break this week before I go on vacation. Did some chores today. I'm like, I'm just going to make a video. I keep wanting to make a bunch of videos, but, the lighting's not right. My good mic I didn't set up. So, I'm just done. I just wanted to get the content. I know. Sometimes it's better to do something wrong than it is not to just to wait for the perfect time. Anyway, so USI... nothing's happened, but they are finally giving good communication. I really think that these are developers. I think the real leaders, USI, have already walked away, and there are some IT guys left or some minor players that are trying to save the goodwill of what's left of USI Tech, and they're doing stuff right. I mean, they got communication, right? This is the type of communication we should have been having every week, but for 2 months or so, we got none. What they're making makes sense. I mean, I always thought doing something's better than nothing. Even if we got half of our money investments back, it would be better than nothing. Stock market and GE's stock is doing horrible. They're talking about only giving their stockholders 2%, while the CEOs are still getting bonuses. So walking away and ignoring us for 6 to 8 weeks was childish, dude. I mean, the stock market and the governments and the banks, they always hose us over. Us people at the bottom, we're kind of used to it. But just to disappear and not even make an arrangement, that was just childish. So I feel better here. I think maybe we have a 20-25% chance of getting our money back. But I'll tell you one thing I didn't like. I don't like high-yield investment platforms. I mean, I got ripped off in the stock market and mutual funds. And centralized money managers, they get paid even when they lose. But one of the things I didn't like about USI Tech right off the bat, you see this, whenever I put USI Tech in, I get this non-secure. They have an issue with their SSL. And I've always got that. I actually have to Google it and then click the button. And there's 6 other things that USI Tech website is not doing right. I'm not a huge web developer, but I have built a few websites. And a lot of their stuff has not been top-notch, which I always thought was weird. And my upline USI, I thought I was just being paranoid. But I'm telling you, little things like that make me not trust. You're not professional in that little tiny details, then you're not professional. Okay, the next thing is high yield investment platforms. If you guys haven't heard the acronym, it's HYIP. These have been going on for many, many years, probably 2 decades close to. Forex, which is traditional currency trading. They've always had these things, and every single one's been a scam. I never fell for one until USI Tech, and Bitcoin. I mean, anyway, I fell for it. I fell for BitPetite, I fell for BitConnect, and then I fell for USI Tech. And in traditional Forex, I used to invest in Forex, I never fell for it. But for some reason, it's people like Crypto Nick, and not that I think it's their fault. I made the decision to invest. It's not Crypto Nick's fault. It's not friggin', what's his name? Trevon James or whatever. It's not their fault. I pulled the trigger. I'm a grown-up. I made the wrong decision. But it was somewhat influenced by the top players. Because I've been in affiliate marketing in other industries and made decent money. So that's the only reason I fell for USI Tech. Anyway, let's get to this. This is one of about 100 websites you can go to tell you about the high-yield investment platforms for cryptocurrency. You can see here the ones that looks like they're promoting. But here's the important thing to realize with all these websites. This one here is only 33 days and looks like waiting. That means some people aren't getting paid. Last updated March yesterday. Here you go. This one stopped paying. That one stopped paying. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I mean, seriously, guys. Look at this. Really? And this isn't the only site like this. If I had time, I would build a scraper. It would pull from all these sites. And then I would love to pull the raw data and see how many of these stop paying. Oh, here you go, cloud mining. Dude, if you see anything, in my opinion, besides Genesis is doing cloud mining, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I mean, Genesis mining is the only one that I would trust, and I don't even trust them, but that's it. Now, here you can look this up. Let me move on. I'm dragging on, but they're all scams. Matter of fact, look here. Here's another one of these coin staker about these high-yield platforms. Look what they also have, high-yield platforms. And then over here, look what's here. Gambling. Because really that's what you're doing, guys. You're gambling. Now, I don't like gambling because I don't feel like you learn much. It's really an emotional roller coaster, and you pay for it. I always say gamblers always get what they want. They get excitement when they invest their money, and then they get excitement when it all disappears. Gamblers aren't really looking for a return. They're looking for a thrill. So if you're making an investment in a high yield platform and you've got all these imaginations and all these dreams are popping in your head about you're going to buy a new boat and buy your mom a house, if you're that excited, from my experience, it's gambling. It's not investing. So anyway, I hope this works here. The next thing I wanted to go over, yes, I'm a geek. I made a to-do list. Market overview. Market kind of sucks, guys. One of the guys I really follow, and I'll go over another video, is Top Traders, and he thinks we're going to have another 6 weeks of a bear market. I don't care about the price of Bitcoin or any other coin. This right here is all I care about. Market cap. When we were done with that bull market, we were around $710 billion market cap. You see here we're about half of that. We did a couple weeks ago get up to 510, and I was very excited, and then we're right back here. I have a bunch of positions I've been holding for close to 2 months, and I'm not moving nothing until this is probably around $650 billion. I like this though. You see Bitcoin dominance is up to 41%. It was down in the 30s before, lower 30s. I've also noticed in the market that we want this to be around 50%, and then Bitcoin dominance will drop to low 40s or high 30s, and then that's when the altcoins jump, and then it goes back and forth, back and forth. So the combination of market cap, and I need to see this Bitcoin dominance around 50% before I feel like we're out of the bear market. All right, next thing. Here's how I do my altcoins or my trading. If you're not on this already, here you go. And I kept this a secret during the bull market, and I don't know why. I was just being scarcity driven. I had scarcity in my mind. I didn't want to share. I maybe share with 2 or 3 people. Right here, you can go through your map things. I use a free version. The GoPro is $20 a month. I haven't done it yet. I've done it. I canceled it. But right here's the money, guys. If you ever did Forex trading or stock trading, day trading, or commodities trading, typically I pay $200 to $1,000 a month just for signal trading signals. Here at TradingView.com, these guys are free. You can look at them for free. You can send me followers. You can go through their history. This guy's a pretty good guy. I follow him. Literally, when the market is good, when it's a bear market, a bull market, you can take these time and time again. And look, you don't have to do any of these. You don't have to do any. You can literally go in here, and I think this was a week or 2 ago, February 26th. It was almost, 2 weeks ago? You can see all these great little things he puts here. There's a lot going on here. I'm not going to bore you with the technical stuff. But you can see he's predicting what we need to break through, right? So here's the line of resistance. But here's the cool thing about TradingView. You hit the load button, and it's going to bring you up to date. And look at this. What does he say here? Oh, I won't bore you with this right now, but it talks about RSI. They do head and shoulders. Here's got the cup and handle, falling wedge. The Fibonacci lines, of course, is the most important in volume. Now, guys, this is just like, I don't know if anyone's sailed before or gone fishing. If you go fishing, the tide's got to be a certain way. The full moon makes a difference. I mean, there's the temperature of the water, the time of year. I mean, you name it. All makes a difference. But that doesn't mean that when you go out fishing that day, you're guaranteed to catch 7 fish so big. All it does is improve your odds of being a better fisherman. And that's exactly what this stuff does. It's great theory, but it's not always 100% right. So I haven't been doing any moves, positions. But during the bull market, I was averaging almost 6.5% per day, 7 days a week. And I'm completely liquid. I won't go over it now because I think this video is getting too long. I use something called Coinage. It controls up to, I think it's 17 different exchanges. So that's the stuff I want to go over, is who I like, how I trade. Another nice thing about TradingView, let's say you don't trust yourself or you're uncomfortable. Don't use your real money, guys. Go on here on TradingView.com, log in for free, and get, what do you call it? You can do paper trading. So you use fake money, and you can use these signals, buy, sell. I did that for almost 2 months before I used my own money. What's the next thing? Bot trading. If you go back in my other videos, you'll see I actually use robots, real robots. They have live links in them, so you can even see my bots as they're making live trades, buys and sells. It's not invisible ones like USI, TechHead, or what's the other guy's name? BitConnect and all the other ones have invisible bot tradings. They are real, and they're not perfect, which you'll see, like anything. ICO, now if you want to do ICOs, I'm going to go over that when I start making these videos more frequently. ICOs are great, but a lot of them are vapor. What you need to do, we'll go over this, is you got to read Reddit, GitHub, Bitcoin Talk. There's other stuff. Oh, ICO Bench and other companies like ICO Bench. Those are great. It takes many hours of research, but you can get into Reddit groups and Bitcoin Talk, and you can see people who have thousands of posts and comments who've been doing this crypto investing in ICOs for many years. So you're not alone. You just have to take a little time. You don't give your money to a centralized system like USI Tech or BitConnect or BitPetite or the other 700 you saw that aren't paying anymore. You do have to do more work. You don't get to go to a meeting and go, oh, we're all going to be rich. This is going to be amazing. And then lose because, one, you didn't learn anything. You just got excited. And two, you gave your money to someone else. So you say dumb and you lost all your control. Two things an investor should never do. You need to get smarter, keep control. Oh, yeah. And control has to do with liquidity. Stay liquid. Oh, yeah, the other thing I want to do, in case you guys aren't into crypto, I do a little bit of generic crypto development, very minor, more of a power user than a developer. But I want to go over the multiple platforms out there that work on sub-assets, where I'm going to show you how you can make your own cryptocurrency. And one, what's going to give it value, or what's going to give it utility. Or three, you can do it for fun. I have a crypto asset I use for my kids to give them to pay for their chores and rewards. And then they can cash it in. And I'm setting up a robot now will actually let it turn it into a Litecoin. And then they can buy video games off of Steam and whatnot. So I'm making my own household cryptocurrency. One, because I want my kids to learn. But two, it's the whole purpose of cryptocurrency is it's open source for the people, by the people. Once you give up and you go to a centralized system like a high-yield investment platform, you have basically taken cryptocurrency and pissed all over the concept. You've ruined it. Now it's a penny stock, and just like always, Wall Street, the stockholders, and the banks are going to take you for a ride. All right, that's a long video. Went much longer than I wanted to. Oh yeah, and by the way, end note, not that any trolls probably made it this far in the video. I welcome the trolls. I used to hate trolls, but now they're so much fun. I really do enjoy it. I'll think for hours how to respond to some of these trolling. It's great. All right, guys. Later.